I was just seducing Hisao, that's all.
And pretty much. That's what I was thinking.
What? Come on. What have I told you about seducing my friends?
Oh my god. I don't think I want to know the history.
Into? I don't remember what happened. Welcome back.
Hello.
We were just talking about we don't remember what happened.
No.
We've been running with her.
Yep.
Did you fall? Did you have a heart problem? Yeah. Your heart was acting up again, but then you're like, okay, I'm fine.
Right.
All right. I think we're good. I don't know.
Yeah.
Watch the last episode.
Here you go.
On your feet. Come on, you'll never catch your breath that way.
Somehow I managed to stand. I try to raise my arms above my head, but they feel like lead. Nice rhyme. I start to walk around the track while Emmy keeps close to me, like she's afraid I'll fall over or something.
Yeah, that's why.
Since that's happened like 3 times already,
Right.
And she has a legitimate fear of that. She may not be far off.
She's not going to be able to catch you. She's fucking tiny.
I feel terrible and say so.
I feel terrible.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Emmy laughs.
But you finished, didn't you? I hate when a girl asks me that. You said you couldn't, but you did. Isn't that worth it?
I'm not sure, and I don't really have the breath to say so. But that small grin I felt on my face earlier hasn't left. So what if my heart's weak? I still survived this morning. Maybe I'll survive tomorrow, too.
And then I died.
That's a good way to look at life.
I wake up every day like I survived.
Maybe today I'll survive again. As soon as it becomes apparent that I'm not going to suddenly keel over, Emmy takes off on her sprints. I don't know how the hell she can manage to sprint after running a mile, but I guess she's in much better shape than me. Once again, as I walk around the track, I can't help watching Emmy sprint.
We're going to see that picture again. Yep. They really like that picture.
It's weird, but she's like a different person when she's pushing herself.
We've been over this.
It's zooming in.
Yeah.
Last time I noticed her eyes, but this time it's her mouth that catches my attention.
We're just going to keep going south.
That mouth. She's not
What's that mouth do?
Oh man, we're perverts.
Whatever.
She's not wearing her normal grin.
We're playing an anime fucking
Yeah.
visual novel, dating sim, whatever you want to call this.
She's still smiling, but there's a tightness to it. It's almost grim, like she's fighting a losing battle, but doesn't care. She seems to be running harder like she did yesterday. Sweat has started to pour down her face, but she keeps going. Her mouth finally opens as she can no longer get enough air through her nose. As she passes me once more, legs pumping, arms swinging in time to the music, and her lips slightly parted, she looks beautiful.
Oh, shit.
Oh man, after we've taken some laps around the track to cool down, Emmy changes back to her usual self. The transformation I saw in her is gone.
Not bad today, Hisao.
There's almost admiration in her voice. What do you mean? I would have stopped if you hadn't yelled at me. Emmy colors a little, seemingly embarrassed about her outburst.
Sorry about that. I just can't stand to see people give up. Especially about something like this. Saying I can't go on is silly when you're obviously going on while you're saying it. That's what this is all about.
It's actually pretty sound logic.
Yeah. I mean,
What, saying silly things? Emmy sticks her tongue out at me.
that's what that mouth do. Idiot! I mean, showing that you're alive.
Blip. Showing I'm alive, huh? I didn't know it had to be so painful. But it did feel pretty good, despite that.
Besides, this is one of the hardest days.
What do you mean? We're gonna screw around for the next 7 days.
Yeah. Now we say we're going to keep exercising, then stop forever.
Yeah.
Whenever you start a workout, it's difficult the first day, really hard the second day, and then the third day is easier.
Oh, so we're gonna continue.
You'll still get days that are really hard, but they'll pop up less and less.
So this will eventually get really easy, huh?
Yeah, of course. But then you have to increase the difficulty or you'll never get ahead. You'll just get complacent. You'll lose the sense of accomplishment. So that's my issue. I like complacency.
There's too much motivation here.
Yeah.
So I'll have to run more than just 4 laps?
Yep. But not for a while. You'll have to be careful, you know.
A thought strikes Emmy and her face lights up.
Got it.
Got what?
Herpes.
Milk.
We went 2 different ways there.
Milk herpes.
You can come with me to see the nurse. That way you won't fall over dead or anything.
How charming. When?
Right now, of course. You'll need a shower and everything, right? We don't have much time then.
Oh, we better shower together then.
Yeah.
Grabbing my hand, she's off.
Is that where this is going?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, this is me, isn't it? Oh, that fucking computer monitor. It's so weird. My goodness. But you're in a hurry today, aren't you, Emmy?
Oh, that's me. I have no idea how we got into the office so fast, but here we are.
You're drugged. She drugged you.
Yeah. The nurse grins at Emmy and seems to completely ignore me.
You've got plenty of time to take a shower and get to class, you know. There's no need to run through the hallways like that. I could hear you coming a mile away.
Somehow it doesn't seem like he's actually scolding Emmy at all.
I feel like I've changed this guy's voice like 3 times now.
Yeah.
He doesn't show up often enough.
It's like this is a sort of routine between the two of them. Emmy does a passable imitation of remorse.
I'm sorry, I won't ever do it again. I was just about to say it seems kind of loud.
Just a tiny bit. The nurse and Emmy both laugh at some private joke. Is this her dad?
They're laughing at you. No?
No? It just seems like I don't know.
They just spend a lot of time together.
Interaction between them.
She's his spy.
Suddenly, it seems that he notices me.
Oh, hello, Hisao.
It's still pretty loud.
What brings you here?
Smooth jazz music in the nurse's office. Well, I've been...
Hisao's officially joined me on my morning runs.
I start to explain, but Emmy cuts me off.
Rude. I thought he might need to visit you so that he doesn't die or anything.
The nurse raises his eyebrows in mock horror.
Yes, that would certainly put me out of a job fast, wouldn't it?
Hardy heart.
Well then, Hisao, let's have a look at you. Lift up your shirt, would you? Oh,
no. Only if she follows suit. I'm suddenly very conscious of the fact that Emmy is in the room with me and blush in spite of myself. The nurse seems to sense my discomfort, but it only seems to amuse him.
A bit shy, are we? This is their plan all along.
They're both trying to get me naked. He makes an apologetic bow to Emmy.
Sorry, Emmy. I tried to get you a free show, but it doesn't seem to have worked. What the fuck?
Okay, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's not her dad.
No.
Emmy stiffens tightly and fires a look of annoyance at him.
You're an asshole.
Well then, jeez. Okay, calm down, Emmy. Emmy bows to me apologetically. Oh, clicked outside of the box.
Yo, what are you I'll wait outside, okay, Hisao?
Oh man, alrighty then. I begin to stammer that it's not really a big deal. She doesn't have to leave, but she's already out the door and the nurse is laughing as he watches her go. What a weird situation.
Yeah. Why are you trying to whore me out?
I don't follow. He laughs again like he's in on some joke that's over my head.
I could still get her flustered. It's a competition of sorts we've had going on for a while now.
Sure. That sounds incredibly sinister to me, and it seems as if the nurse realizes that too.
That sounded a lot worse than it actually is, come to think of it. It's nothing weird, we just have sex.
Yeah. I like her ass, alright? I wasn't gonna say anything.
No, you're right. I should fill you in so that you don't get the wrong idea. I'm actually relatively new here, you see. I got hired on the same year Emmy started going here. Before that, I worked with Emmy during her initial rehab following her accident.
Hold on, what?
We had to amputate her legs after a really nasty car wreck. It nearly killed her, and succeeded at killing her?
And succeeded. He shuts up abruptly. I blink at receiving this unexpected piece of news.
Well, that's not my place to say. Anyway, we've known each other for quite a while. So we have a slightly more familiar relationship than is strictly professional.
You're breaking HIPAA laws here, man.
Yeah.
He seems embarrassed, like he's done something stupid. I guess he's really worried about that. I wave a hand to let him know it's not a big deal. Don't worry, sir. I promise I'm going to be discreet.
Tell me all the shit about her.
Can I see her file? I had been wondering about what caused Emmy to lose her legs, and that was one of the scenarios I thought of. There were only so many ways that could have happened.
Magic trick gone wrong.
Actually, hearing about the facts, it's still a little shocking.
Well, thanks. You're a good kid, Hisao. I can see why Emmy became friends with you. friends. She's quite indomitable, you know.
Just like the snowman. What do you mean?
You didn't.
It's not even the same word, I know.
No. I was just gonna glaze past it. You didn't see her learning to walk. She'd go for so much longer than the others in the hospital. She refused to quit. Normally, it takes years to get to a point where you can even think about running again. Emmy did it all in about a year.
He almost seems proud of her, like a father who watches his daughter win a competition or something. I nailed it.
Yeah. Hell, she'd probably have done it faster if not for the fact that we wouldn't let her.
Wouldn't let her, why not?
Because I'm an asshole. Because she'd go for so long that her legs would start bleeding where they meet her prosthetics.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah, it's a real concern. It's why she comes by every day after she runs. That's why they're so close. Because she's there like all the time. To say nothing of the risk of infection if her legs get cut up and her prosthetics are dirty.
Yeah.
But enough about that. Let's get that shirt off. If we don't get you on your way soon, Emmy will think we're up to something.
So I see you still have your top on. As he says this, he gives me a wink and begins checking my heartbeat.
He's into you.
The stethoscope is way too cold. Did I accidentally pick up the nurse?
Yeah.
He really should have heated it up or something before he used it. After a few moments, he leans back, satisfied.
Oh, Jesus. Well, you sound pretty good to me, Hisao. You didn't have any chest pains while you were running, did you?
No, not really. I had some trouble catching my breath, though, and my heart was racing by the end, too. The nurse frowns as I say this, but then shrugs.
That's probably fine.
Eh.
It's probably just because you're out of shape. But if you don't improve, then you should let me know, okay?
Yeah, seriously, put your shirt back on.
Yeah. Fucking gross looking. Don't push yourself too much. And of course, if you have any chest pains, come to me immediately, right?
I put my shirt back on, and the nurse leans out of the doorway to call in Emmy.
What took you so long? Now I'm going to be late.
The nurse gives me a significant look.
I was just seducing Hisao, that's all.
And pretty much, that's what I was thinking.
What? Come on. What have I told you about seducing my friends?
Oh my god. I don't think I want to know the history.
Into?
I'd expected Emmy to be shocked by this, but instead she seems merely annoyed, scolding the nurse as if he were a child stealing cookies. Meanwhile, I try hard not to blush at the nurse's innuendo.
Try not to do it again, though I fear young Hisao may be lost to the female gender forever.
I think I need to get out of this room. Not freaking likely. Okay. Awkward pause. I didn't mean to say that out loud. They'll just stare at me. Are you sure?
That was a little weird.
But the nurse and Emmy regard me for a moment before bursting into laughter again. Just took him a minute to get my joke, I guess.
Told you he was funny, didn't I?
I guess Emmy does talk to the nurse about a lot of stuff.
Well, Hisao, you should probably get moving. You still need a shower before class starts, you know. Don't you?
Crap! He's got a point.
Crap.
It looks like I've only got a half hour. How long do you need to shower? What do you do in the shower?
It takes like 5 minutes.
Thanks for your time. I'll see
Maybe
you later,
10.
Emmy. I dash out of the room as the nurse begins to remove Emmy's prosthetics, and I lose my breath. As I head down the hallway, I see the pool off to the right. I can just barely hear his voice drifting after me.
Emmy, you've got to be more careful.
I make it back to my room and shower in record time. New record! It occurs to me that I've already been up for 4 hours, and class hasn't even started yet. This is going to be a really, really long day. I hope I don't fall asleep in class, or right now.
Doon. It is!
Yep. So is this a nap, or is this just like a new...
It's probably just skips the rest of the day because nothing important happens.
Yeah, I don't seem to spend much time in class anymore.
Nah, who cares?
I did take a nap. Oh, no, it's the next day. Okay. The morning sunlight streaming through my window wakes me up instead of my alarm, and I realize that it must be Sunday. Emmy has kindly deigned to give me weekends off from our morning runs. Oh, thank God.
3 days off? Damn. 2 days, I guess.
I didn't actually know if I woke up at all yesterday, or if I just slept through the entire day. What day is it? My legs groan in protest as I lever myself out of bed. All this running has really taken it out of me. Still, I can't deny that Emmy wasn't lying to me. It has gotten a little easier. Been worried that the runs would start to wear on my nerves, but thus far I haven't minded them that much. Well, it's only been a week. I suppose there's plenty of time for me to start dreading the sound of my alarm in the morning. Not that I could ever skip out now. As Emmy said, it's harder to stop a routine when there's another person. And frankly, I don't think I'm equipped to deal with a disappointed Emmy.
Injured puppies.
Yeah, you're stuck. She'd probably give me those puppy dog eyes, and I'd feel terrible about myself. Which reminds me, wasn't I supposed to be somewhere today?
I don't know. We haven't seen you in
shit,
2
the
days.
puppy dog farm. Oh!
Hey, you're coming back to my tracking on Sunday, right?
Good thing you remembered.
What am I talking about? Of course you are. You are.
You need an echo.
Right.
Those puppy dog eyes again. Of course I'm going, I say to my brain.
All right.
But we'll check it out next time.
Yeah. So when we started this episode, I had a tiny hole in my sock.
And now you basically have...
Half of my foot is out of my sock right now. I've been picking at it a little bit. This isn't even a sock anymore. I look like a hobo.